The study was conducted to identify whether digital technology has a bad or good effect on students and how does it affect students' ability to work.
Statement of the problem. This study assessed the experiences of the learners at Landi National High School towards digital technology while doing their schoolworks. Specifically, this study seeks the following questions. First, what are the effective ways to avoid excessive use of digital technology to improve writing performance? Second, what impact does digital technology have on a student's ability to work? Third, why do learners prefer to use digital technology to enhance their writing performance?
The significance of our study is to observe the experiences of the learner's writing performance in the emergence of digital technology. We will determine whether the emergence of digital technology has good or bad impact on the learner's writing performance. Not only this, the researchers will also give knowledge to students that will greatly help our school by giving them awareness whether digital technology helps the students to improve their writing skills. This study also aims to give advice for the learners to lessen the excessive use of digital technology, especially when doing assignments and activities, because it is better to use their own knowledge rather than relying on digital technology.
There are various procedures to further comprehend the research study and analyze the data, such as research design, research local, population sample, instrument, data collection procedure, data analysis, and ethical consideration. These are the components of methodology that are highlighted in this chapter. In research design, qualitative techniques are used because they characterize the perspective, belief, opinions, and experiences of the learners, which are vital in collecting data and fulfilling the research study. These are highly important in gathering information on a certain subject and having in-depth knowledge of the study. To be more specific, this study was conducted at Dundee National High School with 5 selected participants involved in our research work. The participants have been carefully chosen to ensure that the sample represents the research objective and provides valid and reliable data for analysis.
In interpreting and analyzing the information gathered based on the respondent statements, the researchers present this utilizing thematic analysis, a method in qualitative research that is based on initial coding, collating, and then patterns and theme. Table 1 presents effective methods for preventing students from using digital technology excessively. Based on the respondents' responses, it is apparent that the majority of respondents' responses center on engaging in leisure activities or exploring without the aid of technology, such as reading books.
The responses in Table 2 highlight the impact that digital technology has on a student's conduct when it comes in coursework. The researcher can infer from the respondents' responses that the use of digital technology has an effect on students, both negative and positive. One of the bad aspects of being dependent on digital technology is that it makes students lethargic, and as time passes, this conduct develops into a habit. The respondents, on the other hand, underline the advantages of digital technology. According to the respondents' responses, the researchers noticed that digital technology is advantageous since it may give students advanced information in a particular course and be utilized to compile complex data.
Table 3 shows why the students prefer to use digital technology. It is a great reduction in the work of students, especially if the activity they are doing is difficult. Based on the answers of the respondents, they choose to use digital technology rather than enabling their own knowledge. Because by using technology, they speed up the completion of the work. In addition, the content of the table is proof of how important the presence of technology is helpful to the students' daily lives.
Overall, engaging in reading books and reducing the use of gadgets can effectively help to decrease excessive reliance on digital technology. Reading books stimulates the brain in a different way compared to digital media. According to respondents, reading improves memory, critical thinking, and concentration, whereas using technology excessively can result in cognitive overload and attention deficit. It also broadens the learner's knowledge and stimulates imagination, fostering creativity and independent thinking. However, the impact of digital technology on students' ability to work has both positive and negative effects, because according to respondents' responses, it makes students lazier because they spend more time on the internet and rely too much on what they read on the internet. And as time passes, these processes become part of the students' habits. While the beneficial impact of digital technology was that it became more advantageous because nowadays, more teachers use digital technology to have quicker access to the students. In addition, these strategies were less time-consuming and helpful for both students and teachers because of the books, tools, websites, and applications that we can use in the internet, which is very useful for both students and teachers. Though it is easier to gather more information than spending time on the libraries to read textbooks. That's why more students prefer to use digital technology. To sum it all up, excessive use of digital technology can reduce a student's capacity to work, but it can also be beneficial if used correctly. However, technology is still growing in this generation to make life easier, particularly in school, for more efficient learning.
Recommendation. After developing this study, the researchers recommend avoiding excessive use of digital technology. Students must know their limits towards digital technology. Students should understand that there is a limit how long digital technology can be used. Must use and do some leisure activities such as indoors and outdoors activities to limit the excessive use of digital technology as it also have adverse effects. Therefore, students should also avoid excessive use of digital technology. Students must know their limits towards digital technology because using it too much can also have bad effects on us. Students should set a time on how long digital technology will last, should use and do some leisure activities such as indoor and outdoor activities to limit their excessive use. Also, to increase our understanding, let students answer the schoolworks independently. Students should also practice answering their schoolworks in their own knowledge based on their previous lessons or read their textbooks so they can answer their schoolwork. Finally, future researchers can use the findings of this research regarding the self-practice of independent learning. Students should read their textbooks or their notes of it possible for students to stop relying on digital technology and study with more effort. In general, by implementing these suggestions, students will be able to work independently and not only rely on the internet and use of digital technology.
Digital technology has a significant effect on students. So always remember that digital technology might be a smarter way to do your work, but nothing is smarter than someone who puts effort and hard work into their studies.
I am Michael Angelo Relano Mulian.
I am Darren Josh R. Makiling.
I am Clarice Jean L. Rablaza.
I'm Jose Yeshua M. Ramento.
And we are STEM students from Landi National High School, the researchers of the study entitled Observing Experiences of Learners' Writing Performance in the Emergence of Digital Technology.